Bitcoin is trading at just about $69,000, and today is a super important day. It's the day of the elections where we hopefully get to find out who is going to be the next president of the United States for the next 4 years. So there's obviously a lot of people betting on the direction of this. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of people who will probably change their plan depending on who's going to win, whether it's Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. And right now, we have to see what's going to happen. Personally, for leverage, I don't have any positions open. I think there's too much risk. We can probably expect a lot of volatility. Who knows where it's going to go? It can go down, it can go up in a big way. And that move can be really big to liquidate the shorts, liquidate the longs, probably both at the same time. And if there is such a quick volatile move, it means that stop losses might not execute correctly because they're market-based orders. So if the stop loss gets triggered but the price blasts through it, but the delay between when the stop gets activated and when it actually executes could be huge. So if you are counting on a stop loss to protect your position and execute at the price that you put it in, I would not count on that. So be very, very careful with your leverage positions. Make sure that you are only risking what you can afford to lose, and anticipate the fact that your stops might not trigger at the levels that you put them at if we get a really quick move in either direction. Now, what I want to show you here on this chart, this is a CME futures chart, and there is still, as you can see with this arrow, a little gap here at around about just over $54,000, which is still open. And if you go back and you look at these gaps, I've just highlighted a few of them for you, you can see that the price tends to come back to fill these gaps. Why it happens, I don't know, but it does tend to happen. That's what's the important thing. It doesn't matter why it happens a lot of the time. Now, it's not guaranteed to happen, but I think that if it is going to fill, we might be seeing the perfect opportunity here on the elections if something happens for the market makers or whales or manipulators, whoever you want to call it, for them to really flash dump the price down to this gap and maybe fill it and then go back up. That would be a pretty wild kind of move in the market. Imagine we see something like this, dump into 54 and then pump past new all-time highs. That would liquidate a lot of people. It would scare a lot of people. A lot of people would probably panic sell right about over here. So the reason why this is important to note also is that if this ends up playing out, there's no guarantees it will. Maybe it doesn't happen, but if it does, that it might also be the perfect place to take a lower leveraged long position, or maybe even just add to your spot positions, because this would be very scary. Imagine it drops like really, really quickly, flash drop in the markets, maybe even it takes a couple days, who knows, but it fills this gap and then it runs all the way back up. And if you get liquidated on this drop down, or you panic sell your spot positions and then it runs back up, you're gonna really regret that. So I just wanted to make this quick update ahead of time to make you aware of this possibility. Also to remind you of the dangers of leverage, that stops might not execute. And other than that, I'm just waiting to see the outcome. I will do a bigger update tomorrow once we know what the results are and how this played out. And then we start looking for new opportunities. I still do believe that high time frame we are bullish, but in the short term, these elections could create a lot of volatility and probably just liquidate a whole lot of open interest, longs and shorts most likely. And this is not the time to bet on it before that happens. Wait for the market to choose a direction, wait for the wicks, wait for the volatility, and then we can look for new opportunities. If you want more real-time updates from me, come and join me inside my VIP Discord. I'm still running a 50% discount. The price doubles in December. So if you want to join, it's risk-free for 60 days. Come and sign up. If for whatever reason you're not happy, you can get a full refund within 60 days, no strings attached. But the price is double in December, and I'm in there updating every day. So come check it out. The link is in the description down below.